wine or to drink beer?
No, to drink a beer. I could not find a single bar in Petrolina. It's really bizarre. Lots of lancherías and lanchetterias. Or lanchettas.
When you went to Petrolina?
Last weekend.
So that's your first time in Brazil?
Yeah.
Because I remember we met each other in Mendoza maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember.
And we tasted some Brazilian wines.
Yes.
And some of them were okay, but some of them weren't. I mean, there were a couple that just weren't. They were, I think, Chardonnays, and they just weren't good.
And then there was a Chardonnay from Miolo.
And that was at a Miolo one that time. It wasn't very good. Much better this time. All the Chardonnays are much better this time, but I didn't realise. We kept saying to people, hey look, you know, Valle de Viñedos, these are really good white conditions. Why aren't your whites? Two of these have got acid soil and basalt. It means you don't quite get that lovely freshness which you'll get. The acidity is just not quite so bright as if you had alkaline soil, limestone soil. But the other thing that they said was Brazil's turned off white wine. White wine was 60% of the market. It's now white and rosé is only 10% of the market. If it wasn't for rosé, it would have been 5% of the market. So nobody's going to plant white grapes except to make fizz or Moscato. And so we're saying that, hey, can't you do Riesling or can't you do Sauvignon? They said, who's going to drink it?
You like Moscato?
Yeah, it's great.
The sparkling.
I think it's excellent. We have not had a single bad Moscato. They've all been good or very good. Even, and you know, the ones from San Francisco, the grapes up there, because of the big pergola and that short ripening time and then early picking, that makes a very nice Moscato because it's drunk at 3 months old. I think those San Francisco grapes, the problem with them is trying to find a way to tame the red tannins, but also with the whites and the roses, it's not really a problem. Just make them, bottle them, sell them. It's wonderful. You can have an April vintage, and you should be drinking it by September or August. Yeah. And then you can have an August vintage and drink that in November. And that's how you should do it.
It's amazing that situation. Huh?
Yeah, I love it. And when we were tasting wine up there, you know, we would go into the barrel room and say, okay, let's have a Carmenere from the 7th of October last year, and we'll have another Carmenere from the 4th of November last year. And we had that one a
Fantastic. Fantastic. You try Rio Sol Sparkling Rosé.
Which?
Rio Sol Sparkling Rosé.
Excellent when it's really young. We had it. We had some up there, which was picked in September, fermented in October, second fermentation November and December, ready for bottling in January. And we had it on February the 9th. And it was perfect. The one we had this afternoon was 2007, and it had aged too far. It was still quite nice, but it got more serious and heavier, and it sort of lost its specialness.